Hi YouTube, we're so back. It's time for more coding finally. I've been gone for a little bit because of bronchitis. I'm going on like week 5. So if just be prepared, I might be coughing through this stream. If it gets really bad, I usually just mute, so it won't be annoying, but I might still be a little coughy throughout the stream, so I apologize. But today is day 10. Yay! We made it to double digits. I was gonna say week 10, but like, I don't know. Should I say week 10 instead of day? Because it makes it sound like I've been doing it 10 days in a row. But it's like 10 weeks of learning Python. So I'm very proud of myself. Hi, Stephlin. And thank you, Twiggy. Thank you for the resub also. I appreciate it. I'm like week 1 on the same cough. I want to die. Oh, Jesus Christ. Strap in. Strap in. But I'm very proud. I'm very proud. I'm very proud that I've stuck with it. I have had my moments of like, oh my God, this is really hard, but I'm very proud of myself. So I watched the last coding VOD and you did so good. I'm legit so proud and impressed at how far you go. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm really glad that they have these code challenges because it's refreshing my brain on what I've learned, but I wish they were more frequent. I wish that it was like every quarter of the program and not every half, because I'm halfway through, which is where these code challenges come up. And then there's another set of code challenges at the very end. But I'm like, I wish it was like 25, 50, 75 at the end, whatever. But it's been really nice to have the refresher. I love learning stuff about Python, but like I'm not gonna lie, it is nice to have a break and just like review what I've learned already. So yeah, that's the agenda for today. We still have more code challenges. I don't think we'll finish them all today. But we'll get some done. Try to remember and have my little notes. Have my little notebook of my Python findings. I still don't fucking know what a lambda function is. Don't ask me. The answer is I don't know. I don't know. Why did I immediately start acting like this was already a YouTube video and scroll to look at the comments as if I didn't literally type hi YouTube back to you? I'm just gonna say that it's because my jet lag has rubbed off on you. YouTube people, I just got back from the UK. I was there for exactly 48 hours and then I went back home. So I'm sharing my jet lag with you. Enjoy. Enjoy. You know what, too? I just missed their daylight savings. Thank God. That would have messed me up even more. Because I think next week is their daylight savings or something. I just missed it. More like scammed a function. That's what I'm saying. Oh, God, yeah, I know. It would have been worse. Okay. I'm not even going to bother reading this because these have all been the same. Function and loop syntax. As a refresher, function syntax looks like this. I love when they remind me of what the syntax looks like. Function, some input, blah, blah, blah. Do something with the inputs, return output. Oh, we're still doing functions. Okay. For example, a function that prints all odd numbers in a list would look like this. My list for item in my list, if item modulo 2 equals 1, print item. Odd numbers, 4, 7, 9, 10, 13. It didn't print 4 though. Oh. We're off to a great start. This is a trick question. It didn't print 4. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I love being dumb as hell. It's so fun over here. I keep myself so entertained. It didn't work. She forgore, literally forgore. Okay, challenges. Divisible by 10. Let's start our code challenges with a function that counts how many numbers are divisible by 10 from a list of numbers. This function will accept a list of numbers as an input parameter and use a loop to check each of the numbers in the list. Ooh, divisible by 10. Every time a number is divisible by 10, a counter will be incremented and the final count will be returned. Okay, so it would be num modulo 10 equals 0. because that means it's divisible by 10 with absolutely no decimal point. I think that's what it would be. Define the function to accept one input parameter called nums. Initialize a counter. Wait, have we done this already? Wait, we've done this already. Did I do all this? Did I do all this already? Did I just go back to where? Hold on. Hold on. Is it? I did resume, so it shouldn't be all filled out. Loops. Was I in loops? Did I do all these already? Because they're all written out. Oh, I must have stopped here. So this looks like the last one I did. Delete starting events. Okay. So I must have left off here. Sorry. My brain is being eaten alive by jet lag, bronchitis, and having to spend 30 minutes in France. So I'm just not the same. The next function will give us the values from a list at every odd index. Oh, index. See, that's a trick because they want you to think, oh, every odd number. No, index. Every odd index in the list. I can't be tricked. I've been traumatized by indexes or indices long enough. I can't be tricked anymore. We will need to accept a list of numbers as an input parameter and loop through the odd indices instead of the elements. Here are the steps needed. Define the function header to accept one input, which will be our list of numbers. Create a new list which will hold our values in return, or to return. Iterate through every odd index until the end of the list. Within the loop, get the element at the current odd index. Oh, okay. So I wonder if it has to be like the variable in brackets modulo 2 equals 1. I wonder if that would even work. I don't know. This is interesting. Okay. Odd indices with the parameter myList. Function should create a new empty list and add every element from myList that has an odd index. The function should then return this new list. So new list could be odds, and then I think it's just empty brackets. So that would be the list. The function should create a new empty list and add every element from my list that has an odd index. The function should then return this new list. For example, odd indices 4, 3, 7, 10, 11, -2 should return the list 3, 10, -2. Okay. Let me look at my notes for indexes or indices. This is interesting because I'm like, I feel like it could be possible, but I don't know how. Why you hate France so much? Because they hate me. Because they hate me. I'm just returning the favor. French people hate Americans, which I can't blame them, but that doesn't mean I can't hate them back. Where did I write about index? Oh, negative, okay. Change index, list name, index, new element, modifying 2D list. It doesn't say anything here about picking. Slicing, the dividing of a list. Name of list, start, end. No, last index needs to be one more than the end I want. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, okay. Thank you for understanding. There are many ways to do it. I've thought of 2 so far. Ooh. If there's at least 2, then I think they'll show me both at the end. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I totally understand why European countries hate America. and Americans totally get it. Why can't I return the energy? I'm just matching energy. Could I use dot sort? I wonder if dot sort would work actually. Dot sort. Oh, it might not. No, because that's the elements. That's not the index. What if I did odds dot, oh my God, how do you add shit to it? I forgot. Odds dot, is it amend or something? Odds dot. Or would it be my list? Odds, maybe it's odds equals my list dot. I'm going to try it. You know what? I keep forgetting that you guys love to be like, just try it and see what happens. I'm just going to try it. Because if I get it wrong, the world's not going to explode, you know? My list dot sort. We could do index 0 to, what is it? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I could do 6. 0 to 6 modulo 2 equals 1. And then, oh, do I return odds or my list? I think I return my list. I forgot. Dot sort. Odds equals my list dot sort. Index 0 through 6 divided by, this might be slicing though. This might be like only show 0 through 6, which is the whole fucking list. I'm going to try it. Print odd indices 4, 3, 7, 10. So it should be 3, 10, -2. No. Okay. I tried. I'm glad I tried. So what if I did like empty brackets to show that I want to talk about the index and not the element? No. Okay, that doesn't work. What if I put it inside the brackets? What if I did 0 through 6 divided by 2 equals 1. Sorry, modulo. Okay, no, that doesn't work either. Okay, so the other thing I could do is I could do an if statement. So I could do if my list index modulo 2 equals 1, odds dot append, and then empty, because I think that means the empty, it just adds it to the end. And then else continue. No, it's not called continue. It's called break. Is it break? Because I think break is the one where I always get confused, and everyone tells me it just means to remove that and keep going. I'm not looking at chat because I know someone's going to tell me the answer and I want to figure it out. Where did I write about break? Break statement ends loop when condition is met. Oh, no, that's not what I want. I want, oh, it is continue. It is continue. Skips elements unwanted. Okay, so it is continue. Else continue. Okay. Fuck. Indentation error. Am I not supposed to indent within the indent? Maybe not. Okay. I'm getting tripped up on the index thing. Can I do, I'm right here. Can I do 0 through 6? Oh, is it double equals? Equals 1. Not properly in loop. What do you mean it's not properly in loop? It's right there. Else continue. Excuse me. I feel in my brain like I'm close. I feel that I'm close. I just don't know what I did wrong. Is it no, you have to put the colon, right? No, there has to be a colon. What do you mean not properly in loop? Continue not properly in loop. Does it need something before it? If temp. Oh, I don't think I need the else. Can I just do continue? Can I just do odds.append continue? So that means if it's not, then to just skip it. How do you write continue? If temp. Oh, does it need to be indented on the same line as this? I feel like I'm close, but I'm like, if my list element modulo 2 equals 1, then odds append, and then continue, which I'm assuming continue just means, I really feel like this needs to be indented. Am I dumb? Unexpected indent for what? Continue. Return my list. If temp equals variable, break. If temp equals whatever, continue. Does it need to be continue first and then odds.append? Continue odds.append. If you're a programmer and you're ripping your hair out right now, I'm sorry. And I see you. I see you. And I hear you and I stand with you. Why isn't continue working? Is it because no, continue could be for an if statement. I was going to say, does it have to be for a while statement? Does it have to be a while? What if, I can't believe I'm saying this, what if I try an elegant loop? What if I try an elegant loop? If my list 0, 6 modulo 2 equals 1, and then it's action. Oh, wait, no, that's 4. No, wait. Is it 4? Oh my God. Oh my God. It's not an if statement. It's 4. 4, 4, oh, fuck. 4, how do you define an index? 4, index 0 to, oh, fuck. 6 in my list. If 0 through 6 modulo 2 equals 1, continue? Fuck! I'm like right there. How do I define a variable that I want to specifically say is, sorry, I'm talking to myself. I don't want the answer. How do I define that a variable I want is an index and not an element? Could I do 4x within the brackets? And then if x modulo 2 equals 1, continue? Okay, hold on. Oh, wait, if x, then odds dot append, so it adds it to odds. Okay, where did I mess up? Print odd indices 4 through file script 4x in my wait, what the fuck? Int object is not iterable. Huh? I'm so sorry. I know the programmers in chat are like ripping their hair out. I'm really, really sorry. I am working, and I'm cooking. I may be cooking cup noodles, but I'm still cooking nonetheless. Line 11. Oh, line 11. Print odd indices. Why does it say print odd indices? If you're calling a function, wouldn't it just be odd indices and then that? Oh, is it print so that it turns the index? Oh, okay, hold on. I cooked too hard. I burned my noodles. It's because they're integers and they need to be printed. Oh, fuck. I feel like I'm really close. For x in my list, if x modulo 2 equals 1, odds append, continue, which the continue should mean that it cuts out the even indexes. For x in my list, would I have to do, would I then have to do print odds? Fuck, how do you do this? Is it print odds? Damn, this is hard. Okay, I'm gonna look at the hint because the one thing I'm not sure about is specifically talking about an index and not a variable, or not an element. Oh, not this shit again. Okay, this is something I had last time. I don't understand the in range 1, comma, list, comma, 2. There are a few ways to do this. Range 1, comma, len, my list, comma, 2 will create a list of the indices you're interested in. Okay, so I wasn't even close. This is the thing I didn't understand last time. We'll create a list of the indices you're interested in so you could loop through that list like this. But isn't saying for index. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, this is where we left it last time where my brain exploded. Yeah, I don't really understand how this works because range makes me think elements, not index. So I'm just like, okay, chat room, yes or no question, just yes or no. Am I onto something with this? Like, does this have potential? You can be honest and say no. Yes? You're very close to a good solution. Okay. Bro, it's been 2 seconds. The thing is, I don't know how to specifically say I want index because when I see them write index, this doesn't literally mean index. This is a variable that they created. So I can't just write for index in my list because it'll be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Is there anything else in my notes that can help me? Because I am getting pretty close to just asking chat what I need to fix. No, this is tuples. I don't want tuples. I want looples. Adding to index, insert, adds element to specific index. Removes element. No, I don't want elements. I want index. List begins and ends with brackets. Item separated by comma. Good practice to add space after comma. This is not what I need. Empty list is brackets, so that's right. Okay. Chat room. I feel like scrolling up to the previous exercise code might jog some things before asking. Okay. Oh, is it Len? Is it fucking Len? Is it Len again? Why is it always Len? Okay, hold on. Is it for Len my list? Wait, Len, could I do Len index? Or no, wait, hold on. It's always fucking Len. It's always Len. Len is the dark horse of coding to me. Len my list. While Len, is it while? Is it a while loop? Len my list greater than 0 and my list. Oh, good God. It's that goddamn Len again. It's always Len. For index in Len. See, now I'm getting cunty. If index modulo 2 equals 1, odds append, continue, return my list. No. Coding really pisses me off. Coding really pisses me off. Okay, chat room. What do I need to do? I normally don't like asking, but I have tried like 10 different solutions and I'm just not getting it. You're actually so close as the thing. It's all right there. You got this. You need range and len. For index, I need range and len. Range, len, my list. Fuck. Wait, why both? Because they're like the same thing, aren't they? For index in range, len, my list. If index -2 equals 1. Append takes exactly one argument, 0 given. Maybe I don't even need to do this whole thing. Maybe this is unnecessary. I think this is unnecessary. No. Okay, I fucked it up. Hold on. Doesn't continue for index in range len my list. If index where did I fuck up here? Does it need to be if index greater than 0 and index I'm so confused. Len will return the length, range turns it into something you can iterate over. What does iterate over mean? Every time I open the windows, that's when the leaf blowers come out. It's like clockwork. It's like they're like, quick, Avery's windows are open, get the leaf blowers. Oh, makes it go one by one. Okay. Okay. For index in range len my list. If index greater than 0 and index -2 equals 1, then continue, return my list. The thing is, I feel like I'm not specifically saying I want it to be the index. I feel like the code is still looking for like the element. I don't remember range. I don't remember anything. I'm about to crash out. I'm about to crash out. Where did I write about range? Range. Range 292 is 2 greater. Len calls the length of the list, aka number of elements. Oh, number of elements. So length calls length of the list. Wait, no, elements. That's not what I want. Len is not what I want. Range takes single input and creates numerical lists starting at 0, ending at the number before the input. So if it creates a list, does that mean I need to convert the list into a string? Because you can't print a list, right? So would it be continue and then print my list? I don't remember this part. No. All right, y'all. I think I'm going to look at the solution. No, I hate you. What does this mean? In our solution, we iterate through a range of values. The function range1, len my list, 2 returns a list of numbers starting at 1, ending at the length of len, and incrementing by 2. Oh, incrementing by 2. Wait, so this is like a backwards way of doing it. This is like a fuck around way of doing it. I thought it was going to be like a modulo thing. This causes the loop to iterate through every odd number until the last index of our list of numbers. Using this, we can simply append the element at whatever index we are at, since we know that using our range, we'll be iterating through only odd indices. So I couldn't have just done new list.append because I thought that every time it cycled through one, it would just add it to the end. You were just missing a little bit. Okay, chat room, what was I missing? Help. Chat room, write my code for me or I'll bully you. Write my code for me right now or I'll take your lunch money. This is hard. Oh, I do have to add something to append. Append my list index. Okay. I really thought it was just going to be like, okay, hold on. So, my list dot append What fucking was it? Wait, no. Wait. Does it have to be mylist.append? Oh, I still do need the new list. Okay, I thought I was being silly. Okay, so odds equals brackets, and then if index blah blah blah, then odds dot append my list bracket index, because index is the variable I set, and then it appends my list. Why does it hate continue? Is it that? What the fuck? What is going on? Where did I fuck up here? Okay, I fucking broke it. No, I fucking broke it. A space before odds? Here? Or here? I thought this had to be indented. Look what your return. Yeah, my list. Or do I return odds? The whole fucking time I had to return odds and not my list. I always get fucked up on this. Oh my God, you guys, I did that all by myself. Can you believe? I don't know. I feel like, I'm not trying to be cocky, but I feel like my way feels more intentional and their way feels more like, I hope this works. Like range 1, len, 2. It is an interesting way to learn it though. I think you would not need the continue at all, but it works. Oh, wait, let's remove it and see. If blah, 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 then blah, blah, blah. You're right, I didn't need it. Yeah, I didn't need it. Okay, this is great. I did not know that range iterates it, which is very helpful. Thank you so much. I just want y'all to know, I really tried. I really tried. I really tried my best. The intention was there. The love was there. The heart and soul was there. The brain was notably absent. The brain was notably absent. Thank you so much, Twiggy, for the resub. Thank you, Steflin, for the 20 months. Thank you so much. And Templar, thank you so much. Condolences on your return to the States. Y'all know what's crazy? When I went to the UK, I told them how nice it is to be in a country where I'm not constantly hearing breaking news. And I was like, yeah, I'm not looking forward to reading the news when I get back. I was gone for exactly 48 hours. I get back and it's like breaking news, government officials caught in a group chat planning airstrikes. And the only reason we know is because they accidentally added a reporter to the group chat. My group chat's just trying to go to Spain. My group chat's trying to go to Spain on vacation. To be honest, Avery, if you didn't have us to help you, would have just Googled. If you didn't have us to help, you would have just Googled anyway. Being able to look up the answer is stronger than just memorizing every little thing about program. That's true. I've noticed now that when I ask my phone to help me with something, it has like very concise answers about what to do. So I could just ask my phone, but it's nice. It's nice to be asking other programmers because I feel like I'm here with like my big brothers and sisters, you know? I'm here with my big siblings that are like, let me help you. Let me help you. I've been in your situation before. Let me help you. Yeah, wild. I was gone for 2 days. 2 days. Big brother, why does not return odd list? I'm going to start crying. Excuse me. Now remove all the code in the function and just type return my list 1. What's the double colon? Wait, I haven't learned about double colon. I'm not there yet. What the hell does double colon do? It's okay, sis. Your 300 big siblings are here to help. Thank God. That's some Python wizard shit. Yeah, I haven't gotten there. You're trying to teach me how to run. I'm trying to learn how to walk, okay? Try. But what does that mean? So what did you say? Return my list. Okay. Return my list 1:2. That's fucking crazy. That's crazy. I know your code is beautiful. I know I could look at your code and be like, oh. I know you made a 100-hour RPG in about 50 lines of code. That's one thing I know about you. But I don't know what the double colon does. That's fucking cool. That's really cool. Okay, let's move on. Exponents! I know exponents. We will be using nested loops in order to raise a list of numbers to the power of a list of other numbers. What this means is that for every number in the first list, we will raise that number to the power of every number in the second list. We did practice this at one point. If you provide the first list with 2 elements and the second list with 3 numbers, then there will be 6 final answers. Let's look at the steps we need. Okay, we did do this. I forgot everything, so I'm just going to... Wait, we did this. Did I skip that last one? Is that why it brought me back to that? Because I skipped my last... Okay. Literally the only reason it brought me back there is because I skipped that one question. Okay. Advanced? Oh, no. Okay. We can do this. We're moving on to the next page. We can do this. That, dude, it's almost 11 a.m. That one question took me about 45 minutes. I really thought I was going to finish a whole page of challenging today. A second health bar appears? That's exactly what it feels like. Okay, larger sum. We are going to start our advanced challenge problems by calculating which list of 2 inputs has the larger sum. That's cool. We will iterate through each of the list and calculate the sums. Afterwards, we will compare the 2 and return which one has a greater sum. Oh, so this will be like if list 1 greater than list 2, return list 1, if list 2 greater than, or I could do else, return list 2. I think I know what to do here. Define the function, accept 2 parameters, list 1, list 2, create 2 variables to record the 2 sums, loop through the first list, add up all the numbers, loop through the second list, add up all the numbers, compare first and second sum. Okay. Define larger sum. You know what's crazy about coding? What's going to kill me is not my ability to code. It's my ability to type. Because my ability to type is not great. List 1, list 2. Every time I see this L, I think it's a 1 because it looks like a 1. Oop. Oh, I see the difference. Okay. The function should return the list whose elements sum to the greater number. If the sum of the elements of each list are equal, return list 1. Okay. How could I do this? How can I find the sum? There is a thing for this, I remember. I feel like there must be, because you know how there's like dot count, dot sort. I feel like there must be a dot like sum, but if there is, I haven't learned it. This is loops. Sorry, I'm looking through my notes. The bronchitis amoeba is really eating my brain right now. Oh, I'm back on Boolean expressions. Fuck, how do I add them all? That's crazy. I forgot how to add elements. Where's my list? Method is a built-in functionality that can create, manipulate, delete data. But can I dot method my way out of this? Can I dot method my way out of this? Pop removes element, range takes single. That's not even a method. Or is it? There's dot count, but that counts the number of occurrences. So that's like if 5 shows up the most, it counts that 5 shows up twice or whatever. Fuck. Is dot sum real? Hold on. I'm going to take Cry's advice and Google it. What is the dot sum method in Python? It's a function. It's a function. It's a function. It's not a method. It's a function. It works. Okay. So here's my question. How do I... Okay. List one sum equals sum parentheses list 1, and then list 2 sum equals sum parentheses list 2. And then if list 1 sum greater than list 2, wait, I could do this shorter. So it said, return the list whose elements sum to the greater number. If the sum of the elements of each list are equal, return list 1. So I could do if list 2 sum greater than list 1 sum, then return list 2, else return list 1, because the only other scenarios left would return list 1. I feel like I'm coding out of my ass right now. I feel like I'm coding out of my fucking ass right now. Okay. So it did return the list with the greater number, but does it need to add them? Or did I get it? Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! First try? I got it first try? Let's fucking go, dude. Oh. Codecademy, I don't need to be doing all that. Me personally, I don't need to be doing all that. Oh my God! Well, it did say I got it. It does. I've noticed it accepts multiple ways of doing it. Here's one way to do it. Define larger sum. Sum 1 equals 0. Sum 2 equals 2. For number in list 1. Sum. Thank you, Dragon Fairy. Thank you so much. Sum 1 plus equals number. For number in list 2, sum 2 plus equals number. So they made like their own variables. But I made a variable that already did all this work within it. So the line is a bit shorter. And then if sum 1 greater than equal to sum 2, return list 1, else. Oh, that's true. I could have just done that too. That would the greater than or equal to would have worked too. This is so fun. This is so fun. No, Cam. Their solution basically created the sum function from scratch. Oh, that's true. They didn't use the sum function. They just made their own. That's so interesting. They made their own variable and then added to it with, this is a Boolean operator, right? Or is this just an operator? What is it called again? Boolean feels like it was forever ago. It feels like just yesterday I was making fun of Booleans. Or Boolean expression? Chat, do not speak lambdas to her. We're not fucking with lambdas right now. Absolutely not. Oh my God, I'm so proud of myself. I did that one in like a few minutes. It feels really good to do something right the first time after spending 45 minutes on one piece of code. You can also try solving the problem using the sum function in Python. The body of this function could also be condensed into one line of code if you want an additional challenge. Camray said, I already did that. Okay, over 9,000. Nerds, turn up. We are constructing a device that is able to measure the power level of our coding abilities, and according to the device, it will be impossible for our power levels to be over 9,000. Because of this, as we iterate through a list of power values, we will count up each of the numbers until our sum reaches a value greater than 9,000. Once this happens, we should stop adding numbers and return the value where we stopped. So that could be a break in a loop. In order to do this, we will need the following steps: define the function, create a variable, keep track of our sum, iterate through every element in our list of numbers, within the loop, add the current number if we are looking at to our sum. Oh, add the current number we are looking at to our sum. Still within the loop, check if the sum is greater than 9,000. If it is, end the loop. And then if not, well, I would assume you'd only need to put if sum is greater than 9,000, then break. I'm starting to think these programmers might be fucking nerds. Return the value of the sum when we ended our loop. Okay. Function over 9,000. Take a list of numbers named first. No, list. Fuck. It's the L and the 1 look so similar. Okay. The function should sum the elements of the list until the sum is greater than 9,000. When this happens, the function should return the sum. If the sum of all the elements is never greater than 9,000, the function should return a total sum of all elements. Oh, never. But it will be. For example, if list was 8,900,125,000, then the function should return 9020. Yeah, it will be. Wait. Yes, because it would stop before it gets to 5,000. Okay. So they want me to do it the way they did it up here, where they make a variable with their own sum. So let's do sum equals 0. So it would be I think this is while. Is this a while loop? Indefinite iteration, number of loops depends on times condition is met. Definite, number of times loop execute is predefined. So I think it is indefinite. So it would be a while loop. So it would be for X in list X plus equals sum. Wait, why did sum isn't in red? Maybe, I might think I'm doing okay, hold on, list sum. And then while oh no, I could just do if did they say in the same loop? Add the current number we're looking at to our sum, still within the loop, check if the sum is greater. Okay. If less sum greater than 9,000 break. And then return list sum. For element in list, add the element to list sum if list sum is over the 9,000 break. Break should just stop it. Return last sum. And then this should end the function. So this should work. Oh, indentation? It's always indentation for me. Invalid syntax. Wouldn't if be for, where am I fucking up? Oh. If list sum over 9,000 colon break. Okay. So they did not get added to the variable. So that's fun. That's fun. Hi, Halsty. A little treat for myself. Are you giving me the grocery list? Do you want me to go to the grocery store for you? Like, are you telling me what to get you from the grocery store? Okay. So the ultimate issue here is it's not adding what's inside. Is it because do I need brackets? Do I need brackets because it's a list within like a list? Over 9,000. Is this going to be a fucking range thing again? Is this going to be a fucking range thing again? Hold on, I'm looking through my notes. Range can have range takes single input and creates numerical lists starting at 0 and ending at the number before the input. Well, I don't want a list. Calls length of list, aka number of elements. But I don't want the number of elements. I want the elements. For x in list bracket, x plus equals last sum or list sum. If list sum over 9,000, would the brackets work? No. Leave me alone. For x. Why did it come back 0? So it didn't even come back with an error. It just came back wrong. For x in list. Oh, I didn't mean to open the hint thing. If list sum greater than 9,000 break. So maybe it's something here that's wrong because it's not adding. X plus equals list sum. Where are my little operators again? For X in list. Where did I mess up? I can't find. I can't find my notes on the Boolean stuff. On the operators I learned. Logical operators. Okay, equals, not equals. I don't know. I thought this would work. Is it because I put equals? Is that why? No, because that's supposed to add to it. Why didn't I take any notes? Okay, honestly, I don't know where I messed up. How close am I? Am I close or not really? Here? Just in general. Oh my God. Sorry, more technical difficulties. I think I need to re-input my stream key or make like a new one or something, because like this is the second time that OBS has been like, we can't read your stream key. And I'm like, yes, you can. Yes, you can. Okay. So I made a variable list sum for x in list, which is this one. X add, this is supposed to be variable added to list sum. Would it be backwards? Would it be list sum plus x? List or sum plus equals x. Is it backwards? If list sum over 9,000 break. I wrote it backwards. I wrote it backwards. I wrote it backwards. We did it. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. Sum equals 0. Oh, sum would have worked. I think it threw me off that it was white and not red. I thought I was doing something wrong. For number in list, sum plus equals number. If sum greater than 9,000 break. Okay. Those bugs hurt the worst. Truly. Because it's like I had it, but I didn't, but I had it, you know? Okay, let's do one more. Here's a more traditional coding problem for you. This function will be used to find the maximum number in a list of numbers. This can be accomplished using max in Python. Godfine, that's you. We got to use max in Python. But as a challenge, we are going to manually implement this function. Manually implement it. Oh, so I don't use max. So max is not in my code. Max, get out. Let the door hit you on the way out. Define the function to accept a list of numbers called nums. Set our default maximum value. Thank you, Soggy Tissue. Thank you so much for the raid. We're coding. Set our default maximum value to be the first element in the list. The first element. Loop through every number in the list of numbers within the loop. If we find a number greater than our starting maximum, then replace the maximum with what we found. What the hell? Return the maximum number. Okay. That's crazy. Max num, parameter nums. Every time they say nums, it makes me think of like, Thank you so much. We're happy to have you. Set our default maximum value to be the first element in the list. Okay. So would that be max equals 0? Oh no, element. First element. So they don't want an index. They want element. Would it be range? Range. What the fuck? Oh, this is weird. Maybe it would be range 1. Loop through every number in the list of numbers. Within the loop, if we find a number greater than our starting maximum, then replace the maximum with what we found. Okay. So, I keep forgetting if it's for or while, like which one I need to use. I'm assuming while because it just keeps going till it runs out of numbers. So it would be while. I have to pee. I have to pee. While conditional statement action. Maybe it is for. Go dot piss parentheses girl. Print parentheses exclamation, or no, print parentheses quotation, go piss girl. If Avery in home parentheses piss print parentheses quotation, go piss girl. Return. I don't fucking know what I'm doing. I'm putting this off. While. Oh, but what would the action be? This is a lot. Oh, for loops range. You can use range to define how many times loop is executed for variable in range 6. Okay. So for num in nums, if num I don't know if I'm going to get this one today because I got to pee. If num if num greater than max, then max, oh, what was the replacement one? Is it pop? Is it pop? Fuck. Pop removes element at specific end. Oh, no. How do I replace the whole goddamn thing? Could I just say if number larger than max, then max equals num? No, because then I'd have to replace the range. Max equals num. I'm just going to try it. Return max. I'm just going to try it. So it should be 75. No. Unexpected indent. Do I not have to indent this every time? No. Not supported between instances of int and range. Okay. What if I make it max num? Range 1. Would I do string num so that it turns into a string? No. What about range num? Fuck. Greater than, not supported between instances of int and range. Oh. Do they want me to manually put 50? Okay. So I have to, is it called iterate it? Is it, oh my God. How do you iterate it? I forgot that sometimes you have to iterate it so that it makes sense. Is it a zip? Do I have to zip it? Zip function allows us to quickly combine lists. Oh no. Must convert with list to make readable. No, that's the thing that doesn't make sense. I don't like doing this because they said they wanted to start with the first number. If they're making me do range len again, I'm ending my own life. No, I'm not. Let me look at the hint. Create a variable called maximum to track the max number and have it start as the first element in the list. Loop through all the numbers in the list, and if a number is ever greater than the current max number. But how do I make it start at the first element? I feel like it's going to be range len again. Range len nums. I'm just going to do it. I don't care. Max number equals. So, okay, max number equals range len nums. For num in nums, if num greater than max num equals num. I hate my life. I hate my life. I don't ever want to look at range len ever again. It's so dumb. Okay, I am not sure. I think I'm getting impatient because I have to pee, but I also have to end stream soon, so I'm trying to power through. The first element. How do I tell it the first element? Where did I write down about elements? Because I know about range, but I don't know how to show them which element I'm talking about. Would it be length? Calls length of list, aka number of elements. But I don't want the number of elements. I'm going to try it. Length nums. No, that doesn't make sense, does it? For num in nums, if num greater than max num equals length num. Bro, okay, I'm looking at the solution for this one. Maximum equals nums. They did want index. They did want index. They wanted index the whole time. Okay, let me try this again with index. Let me try it again. Okay, max nums, index 0. They wanted index the whole time. I literally said I could do index, but I don't know how, and they wanted elements, and I could have done elements, but I didn't know how. I literally said I should have used index. Okay, it's fine. Max num equals nums, index 0, because that would be the first thing. For num in nums. If num greater than max num equals nums num. Shit. Nums num. Nums num. Would it just be element? Valid syntax. No. Max num equals nums. Shit. Nums num. What's not to understand? Nums num. For number in numbers. If number greater than max number, does that mean this has to be an element too? What if I did for num if number index greater than max number? Okay, you know what? I have to pee. So I'm just going to do this. For number in nums, if number greater than maximum, maximum equals number. Oh! So I didn't even need to do all this. I didn't even need to do all this. Maximum number equals num. Why isn't it working? What did I do? Oh, return max. Okay, return max num. Duh. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. We returned max, finally, after all this time. Oh my God, I love built-in function max. I love how even the code is like, did you know there's a function for that? Holy fuck. You know what? We got there eventually. That's all that matters. That's why I was in white. Well, it was white before. So if I put it max, I think it's expecting me to do max parentheses because it's a function. But I wanted it to be a variable. So I changed it to max num, and then I forgot to change the return because I'm stupid. So we got there eventually. I hate when I have to look up the answer, but honestly, sometimes I just need a reference, you know? I just need a reference of where to start. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I really want to do more Python soon, but tomorrow we're playing more Root Tree Mania. Very exciting. More puzzles. And then I'm finally back to dancing this week. Thank God. I'm dancing Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I can't be stopped. I've been coding alongside you, and I've also said I'm stupid like 3 times. So you have that to look forward to. Well, the only difference is me learning to code and saying I'm stupid, and then me actually knowing how to code and coding and saying I'm stupid. So just wait until it's your career. Every other day, you're either more. Oh, D. Marlin, I don't know if you knew this. That is his career. He is a programmer. He's the one that told me that I would love programming, which I said was hilarious because I was like, aren't you the one that's always in mod chat saying, I fucking hate this stupid, I fucking hate coding. It's so stupid. I fucking hate coding. It's so stupid. I've been looking for this error for 3 weeks and it was just a bracket. It was a missing bracket. I am loving it. I am loving it. And I'm really glad I started putting these up on YouTube because I wasn't planning on it, but a bunch of people who were watching were like, please put this up so you can like see your progress and learn and stuff. And I'm enjoying it a lot. I love puzzle solving. I'm not very good at self-talk. I'm not very good at self-soothing, but I do love puzzles. So even when I'm sitting here going, I fucking hate coding so much, I hate my life, I'm having a good time. I am having a good time. So thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate it.